powerful earthquake struck the southern Philippines early in the morning, sending shockwaves across Davao City and nearby provinces. The tremor, which measured magnitude 7.4, was centered off the coast of Davao Oriental and occurred at a shallow depth of around 20 kilometers beneath the sea. Within seconds, the calm of the morning was shattered as buildings swayed violently, glass windows cracked, and residents rushed out of their homes in panic. The earthquake's force was so intense that it was felt across Mindanao, from General Santos to Cagayan de Oro, and even as far as some parts of Visayas. In Davao City, alarms rang out as people poured into the streets, abandoning offices, schools, and shopping centers. Power lines flickered before going completely dark in some districts, leaving large sections of the city without electricity. Communication networks were temporarily disrupted, adding to the confusion as families tried desperately to contact loved ones. Emergency vehicles moved through the streets, their sirens cutting through the sound of chaos, as authorities urged residents to stay calm and head to open areas.
Tama na, Lord! Relax lang.
Coastal residents in Davao Oriental and neighboring provinces were urged to evacuate immediately after tsunami warnings were issued. The sea briefly receded in several coastal towns, triggering fear of incoming waves. Many rushed to higher ground carrying children and basic belongings, while local officials guided traffic toward designated evacuation sites.
Linog, guys! Linog! Lord! Tabang!
For hours, uncertainty gripped the region as authorities monitored sea levels. But later, reports confirmed that the tsunami threat had diminished and no significant wave activity was observed. In Mati City, several homes suffered structural damage, with walls collapsing and roofs partially torn away. Schools and hospitals reported cracked walls and broken ceilings. In one local hospital, hundreds of patients were evacuated to the courtyard as a precaution against potential aftershocks. Videos circulating online showed fallen debris, scattered goods in supermarkets, and frightened residents crying as they watched their homes tremble. Witnesses described the experience as the most terrifying earthquake they had ever felt. One resident recalled the ground moving like ocean waves, while another said it felt as if a massive explosion had occurred beneath the earth. Some people fell to their knees in prayer, while others shouted for their families to escape. Despite widespread fear, emergency teams responded quickly. temporary shelters and delivering medical aid to those in need. The earthquake also caused landslides in the mountainous areas of Davao de Oro, blocking roads and isolating small communities. Rescue units are now working to clear debris and restore access to affected areas. Several bridges were closed for safety inspections, while flights in and out of Davao International Airport were briefly suspended until engineers confirmed there was no structural damage. Throughout the day, dozens of aftershocks followed, some strong enough to rattle nerves and force residents to spend the night outdoors. People set up tents and makeshift sleeping areas in parks and school grounds, unwilling to return to their homes. The local government distributed bottled water, blankets, and food packages to those displaced.
Guys, gusto ko yung linog, guys.
To the runway.
Volunteers and local organizations provided psychological support for traumatized families, especially children who were still in shock from the event. Authorities are now conducting a full assessment of the damage across Mindanao. Initial reports indicate that several hundred buildings sustained minor to moderate structural impacts. Power restoration is underway, but some rural areas may remain without electricity for several more days. Engineers are inspecting bridges, schools, and hospitals to ensure they are safe before
Ano ba? 6. Magnitude 6 na eh. Pa, ito.
Lord, ayaw mo taon, Lord. Maluwag ka.
This earthquake comes amid heightened seismic activity across the Philippines, a nation that sits along the volatile Pacific Ring of Fire. Experts warn that aftershocks may continue for days or even weeks, and residents are advised to remain cautious and prepared. The memory of past destructive quakes has made communities more alert, yet the suddenness and magnitude of this event have reminded everyone how fragile life can be in the face of nature's power.
Guys, huwag mo na lumabas. Pasok mo na. Pasok mo na.
Lord, kung pamilya, Lord. Lord, Lord, kasama, Lord. Lord, Lord, kasama, Lord. Lord, pag-bless mo, Lord. Salamat kayo. Ipondang ni mo, Lord.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.